What's up, what it do, y'all? It's just truly Mr. PSA. I am the public Sony's announcements on Instagram. I am Sony Reviewed It on YouTube. Today, I'm actually doing a reaction review to my first time being on a cruise ship. Not my first time, but with Walk with Tim. This is something I've been thinking about doing. I like going to social media because it gives me a good vision on what to expect. So let's dive into the video and see what it's like to be on a cruise ship.
Hey, thank you very much. Hi. I have no idea where I'm going, I'm just following everyone else.
Just check your so that will be on deck 7 at the Panorama Lounge.
So a little bit confusing, but I think the first thing you have to do is find out where your muster station is. And mine is conveniently, I think, in a casino, which is handy. So I'm on deck 14. H. Wow, that lift has been polished to perfection. You can see yourself in it so clearly, look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a lift that clean before in my life.
I'm gonna
guess 5.
Wow, look at that. That's like the centre of the ship. We'll have a look at that in a minute. 14215. I didn't realise this, but on cruise ships, the even-numbered cabins are typically located on the left, the port side of the ship, when facing the bow, the front, and the odd-numbered cabins are on the right side, the starboard side. I don't know whether my bags are here yet. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this is so cool. I've always dreamed about being on a proper cruise ship. So this cabin is quite small, but it does have its own kind of little living area, office table, dressing table, and somewhere for you to relax. I've got this huge sofa, but I have realised it is missing one thing, and that's, I don't know, some cushions would be nice. But it is a nice couch, and it's absolutely huge. In fact, you could even actually just sleep on here. It's a sofa bed as well. So it's like you get about 5 people sat on here. There's the hairdryer. Look at that, I don't think that's been used. Here is my safe. There's like a leather stool. This is like a huge...
I'm a big advocate of safes. The reason why I'm saying this is anytime you're on a ship like Tim is doing, or you're at a hotel, or you're out of the country, I always say use your safe. Once again, it's hard to trust housekeeping and people who are working. People just have bad motives. So I would say before leaving your hotel, before leaving your Airbnb, before leaving your ship, just use the safe. Put all your belongings, credit card, passports in it, because if you do lose your passport or get stolen, that's not good to get back into the country, or matter of fact, you won't be able to get back in the country. So utilize all the things in there because you're paying for everything. If you pay for it, use it, because if you don't use it, well, that's just your money that's gone out the window.
Marble coffee table. Wow, look at that. Well thought out there for saving space. So let's talk minibar. And this is the first time I've ever seen a minibar with a key lock on it. Luckily mine is open. What's inside? So this is complimentary. So it is a little bit sparse, especially in terms of alcohol, but they have given me actually a Corona and a Heineken beer, nice and chilled, and some Pringles and some bottles of water. Glasses, oh, they're plastic. I guess is there a reason why they're plastic? I've got an ice bucket if I want it as well. Huge big mirror. I've got a phone to call guest services, room service. If I wanted to book excursions, I can do that from here too. I've got the TV, which when you come in is showing the safety information on board. Obviously it was quite loud when I came in, so I did have to turn that down. But let's check out the bed. Now, you know that I normally check the mattress every time I go and stay in a resort or a hotel. I believe I am one of the first, if not the first. I might be second, I'm not sure, that slept in the bed. And you know, sometimes I've been in places where they get a pillow menu where it's just so confusing. All I want is either a firm pillow or a soft pillow, and most of the time I want a firm pillow. So it's good that they give you 2 options here, a soft one and a firm one. And these towels, I guess I take these with me upstairs if I want to go on a sunbed, I guess. We'll find out later. Bed test. Nice and springy, and it should be really. I'm one of the very few people in the world that have actually slept on this bed. Being a brand new cruise ship, I think there's probably maybe 1 or 2 people before me that have slept in this bed, maybe if that. But yeah, nice and comfy. Being a new ship, everything is so nice and shiny. I love all this. Is this suede or leather above the bed, and the uplights, which always make the room feel really cozy. Not that it really needs to feel too cozy, I mean, when you're on a cruise ship, but I do like a good low ceiling and soft lighting. It does set the mood. Let's check out the wardrobe. No posh hangers in here, but I can do some washing. A mirror to check yourself out, ready for when you go out to dinner. There's the AC, makeup room, do not disturb. They only gave me 1 of these, but I actually accidentally locked myself out of the room, so I had to get another one, which was good, because if I take it out, all the electric will go off, so I can at least have 2 of these, so I can keep 1 in, so I can keep charging. When I came in here, I actually walked past the door so quick I didn't even think there was a bathroom actually in this cabin. It's amazing what they've managed to fit in this small space, but here is the bathroom. And with this level of cabin, it's pretty much no frills, but actually I really like it. It reminds me of the kind of bathroom you'd get in a holiday home caravan back in the UK. Lots of mirrors though, make it feel so much bigger. Loads of flannels. Pretty small shower, but actually you could fit, well, 2 people. It does come with complimentary shower gel, which apparently it has got MSC fragrance. I've never seen that before in a shower. Is that somewhere where you put your feet to wash your feet? If it is, there should be more showers like that, because answer this question. How many people actually wash their feet in a shower? Or their legs? Think about it for a second. Some people do, some people don't. I do, by the way. Sometimes. Let's check out the balcony. I pull this up, then I have to do that. There's 2 little chairs, which is nice. A little table. We're currently in port at the moment, but this is my current view. I guess you would say I'm pretty much right in the middle of the ship, in the heart of the action, or in the heart of the accommodation anyway. So my room key is also my cruise card, and it's also handy because it's got my room number on it, so I better keep this on me at all times. Later that night, we departed Miami and we headed out to our very own private island in the Bahamas. That's the island we're heading to today, Ocean Cay. It's a pretty small island. It's got a lighthouse on there, loads of activities. I thought I'd skip breakfast this morning and just grab a coffee because it's going to be a busy day. All right, let's do a full ship tour then of MSC World America, and I tell you something, it is impressive. It has 22 decks, loads of bars, loads of restaurants, loads of pools, and I'm talking about loads. In fact, there's 4 outside swimming pools, there's 1 indoor pool, there's 2 adult-only pools. Also, there are 11 hot tubs and plunge pools spread about the ship. Let's go and explore, come on. And it's a gorgeous day here in the Bahamas for it. And look, I've spotted my first hot tub. In fact, there's another one over the other side. That's the main pool. You can probably just see there in the distance some water slides. All the family area is around there. There's so much stuff to check out. I thought it'd be a good idea if we start at the top and work our way down. And right at the top, deck 22, this is where the yacht club is. There's loads of sunbeds around here if you want to capture some sun. And what's great about this area is if you want to get away from the kids, there's an adult pool up here and the second of 11 different hot tubs and whirlpools. Look at that, I could spend all day in there.
All I gotta say is this looks to be very, very expensive. It looks to be a fun time, especially if you got a balcony, you're with your wife, girlfriend, you can do some stuff. All the adults know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is beautiful. This is definitely a selling point. I never thought a cruise would be this nice. I always thought a cruise would be just one level everybody eats at the same time. But this looks very promising. Whatever the price is for something like this looks like something I could just be like, yeah, I'll pay.
This is a nice little area. Outside shower. You can get quite a few people in here. Look at that. That is really nice. And do you know what? For a cruise ship, I'm really surprised just how big the pools are here, because you get some cruise ships where you kind of get that and a little bit more. It's incredible how many swimming pools this ship has. So this wraps around the ship all the way back to where I just was standing, just on the other side. Wow, look at the view you get from up here. So a little bit later I am going to go down here and we're going to go on a kayak, which I believe is over there. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Look at the colour of the water. So I mean, a lot of people are on the beach today, so we've got a lot of the ship to ourselves, which is good. So just quickly, this is the other entrance into the yacht club, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
In the mountains of
So many different options for lunch though.
yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Like that, we have.
The size of that is huge. It's around about 27 degrees today, so perfect pool weather. Oh, there you go, there's another. They're just everywhere. I love it. Feel the water. Oh, it's heated as well. It's really nice. This pool is huge. I like the middle bit where it steps down. If the weather isn't that great, they've got an indoor pool. Oh, the roof opens up as well. Wow, this is nice. Got hot tubs in here. Wow, check this area out. So this area is called the Zen Pool. There's two pools, one either side. Look at this gantry. Yikes, that's high. How amazing is this? And when you look down into the promenade, wow. We'll head down there in a bit. You come across these everywhere in the ship, where you're standing on like a glass floor and you can see right down. Not for everyone, but I think it's amazing. So this is the Family Adventure Centre. There are loads of attractions here. So they're all included in the price, including the shark slide, which I'm about to go on. I'm going to leave that to last though, because I'm going to use that to get downstairs. Before that, we're going to try the cliffhanger, going to try the walkway up there, and of course the water slides. Come on.
So it looks like if you're traveling on the cruise with children, there is activities as Tim is showing here. There's slides, there's like a little amusement park. I guess all these things are designed to keep your children busy, so don't feel like you have to entertain your children 24/7. You do have to watch them, but also there's activities for them. So he's showing right here. And also as an adult, you could also entertain yourself. There's definitely a bar. And I'm assuming with the bar, you have to have some kind of a wristband. The wristband you're going to have allows you to get into different places. I'm sure there's different levels. Just like if you go to a fancy restaurant, there's a VIP section.
I couldn't film on there because of health and safety, but that was great fun. It is a swing, yes, off the side of a ship, but when you're that high up and you look down, that is brilliant.
I was so excited about trying this. This is the Jaw Drop, and it's the longest dry slide at sea. It really did pick up some speed, and it was a great way to get down to the promenade. Oh my god! This is so fast! Whoa! Soft landing.
This boat, it slows you down.
Oh, does it? Very clever. Last bit slows you down. Let's head into the World Promenade. I mean, remember, you're still on a cruise ship. Wow. Look at that. That is impressive. There's shopping, luxury shops, selling handbags and watches.
So basically, this ship is a small town on the water. There's shopping. You can buy jewelry. You can buy clothes. This thing is massive. There's entertainment for kids, entertainment for adults. Yeah, this is nice. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave the link to the full video. I believe the video is 37 minutes long. I'm gonna leave the link to the full video in my description below. If you want to watch it, go ahead. But I'm gonna have to end the video here. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel as we continue to grow.